sport for sure. So we're up here at Bachelor, and it's a little windy today. Can you see how fast those clouds are moving up there? And you might get a little wind here as well. And I'm with Antone here, and we had recent news, and and I saw a lot of posts on my Facebook page from friends of mine on my Facebook page, and it's not like I got every friend in the world out there in the biz, but one thing I noticed the other day was there was a lot of stuff about this guy that is referred to as Oz. And Antone, you knew Oz, and I guess your father knew Oz real well. And so Antone kind of wanted to come up. His name's actually Anton, but I call him Antone. And he wanted to do and just say a little bit about Oz. And here we are, and we're on the lift. And I don't know. I mean, Anton, say what you want to say. Antone, I can tell you, I've been talking to him for a while this morning, and he's really ripped from this thing. He's hurt, and he's heartbroken, and well, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I can just say a couple things, it's just always shitty to lose someone that's so glorified in the industry as backcountry skiers and your everyday mountaineer. But these old guys that have been pushing the limits for 35, 40 years are the ones that end up passing away. Luckily they pass away you get what I'm saying.
Doing something they love.
Doing something they love. And it just makes you realize that, honestly, we're all here for the right reasons, and just now it's maybe we have more of a purpose to actually shred harder.
Yeah, more, shred a lap for Oz.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's not backcountry.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact of skiing brings families together and friends and parking lot camaraderie.
Yeah.
And we can all enjoy something so awesome together. Obviously, it's, a little hard to get out here, but when you do, just quit your job.
That's it. Well, one thing that I noticed in the post that I saw, that people were talking about Oz and commemorating Oz.
Yeah.
Was what people really liked about him was his personality.
Well, he was a no bullshitter. I can honestly say, I've woken up, on his floor with the house wide open, freaking 1,000 degrees with the stove pumping, and him up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning getting a cup of coffee and pouring a couple shots of Bailey's into it, and just fuck it.
Yeah.
Just totally the epitome of no. He cares a lot, obviously, but no gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Just out there to do what he's gonna do, which is ski the mountains, love the mountains. And
so he was operating a cat ski operation
down at Mount Bailey. Yeah.
Now, did he own that, or he just he worked for that place for years?
30 over 35 years.
Yeah.
Is how long he's been working that spot, and he is the shit. I mean, we go skiing and he's carrying sticks of dynamite in his backpack, and I don't know anyone that does that, and I feel like I definitely have a good grasp on the backcountry, but after this whole situation and everything else, and this winter alone being such a heavy snow, inconsistent winter, it's been a big learning curve, even for veterans as they pass. I don't know, it's just pretty wild.
Well, every year we lose good people in this sport, and mostly what a lot of people say was, well, you know what, he passed away doing what he loved to do, and he didn't have a slow, miserable, you know, passing from some weird, you know, cancer, laying in bed. So maybe it was all for the best and it was destined to be. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people be missing Oz. And so there it is. We're getting to the top of the chair. We're going to check it out. And we're going to do a little bit of skiing in commemoration of the Oz man. That was awesome. And as we came down, and as we came down, and I said, Anton, that was awesome. I was right behind you when the ski dropped. And he said to me, he goes, I don't know why. And I said, Anton, sometimes we can't question the whys. And that's just kind of like what Oz might have said. And like, why did this happen to Oz? Well, we can't always question the whys. And we're with another guy right here that just told me that he met Oz only for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Now, your impressions of the man?
He was an incredible man with great dreams, and he definitely lived the life. And I told him that multiple times. I was telling him that he lived the life, and there's no one that really has a better life than that man did. And he was definitely doing what he loved until the day that he was no longer doing it. And I'm extremely, extremely thankful that I got a chance to meet that incredible man. He's definitely always going to be in my mind. I'm always going to be thinking about him when I'm up here skiing.
That's awesome. Did he say anything in particular to you that might stick in your mind at the moment?
Well, actually, at one point, I did get an earful from Oz. I got slightly in front of him up at Mount Bailey, and he let me have it for sure, and for very good reason, as we all may imagine, that you never know what you're coming into up at Mount Bailey. It's a dangerous terrain, and you got to know what you're coming into.
And that's the job of the guide.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the job of the guide, is to look out for your safety.
Definitely.
And looking out for other people's safety, Oz lost his Oz. He was older and wiser, and he was like the Wizard of Oz. Okay, you guys, let's put it together. High fives for Oz. For Oz. All together now. We're going to say it.
For Oz!
For Oz!
For Oz!
Okay.